Hey, so I got a package in the mail just now, and I thought, why not open it with you? It is a board game related package. I'm pretty sure it's a Kickstarter. So, real quick, before I jump into everything, why don't you put a little comment below if you're waiting on any Kickstarters, which ones you're excited about receiving? So my name is Bruce Brown. If you haven't been here before, if you have, welcome back. My name is Bruce Brown, and I'm the host of Board Game Impact, which is a board game podcast as well as media platform for board games and related content. And so here's the package. It's a smaller one. It does say it's from Miniature Market. Which I didn't honestly know that they did fulfillment for some Kickstarter, so it's kind of interesting because I know I didn't have an order placed with the Miniature Market, so that's what's leading me to believe that this is exactly what it is. So I'm excited about this. For those of you who've been around the channel for a little bit, you actually maybe even know what this is. Okay, so, did not cut that enough. Fail, one job. Okay. Oh, hey, it's a book. I was right. It is For the Love of Board Games by Erin Dean. So if you've been listening to the podcast for the last couple months, you might remember the name Erin Dean because I had Erin on the show to talk about this while her Kickstarter was going live. And Erin was talking about the inspiration for this and what it was like to do this, because what this is pretty sweet. What this is Erin went around and interviewed more than 50 different game designers, board game designers, and some of which are also publishers, and talked to them not about publishing a certain game or the trials and tribulations of that game. Rather, it's really about their story. And yes, of course, some of them go into different games. So the sample chapter that was available was on Richard Garfield, and he talked about many different designs, but of course went into Magic the Gathering because that is one of the things he's known for, major things, and we're thankful to him for that. So this is a really cool project. Erin put a lot of work into this. If you want to know more about that, I'm going to link the Kickstarter page below, so you can read kind of the story of how everything unfolded. But she did have more than 2,000 people back this, which is really cool. And then she even got to throw in bookmarks for everybody. So what's really nice is this is one of the alternate arts. You can get it as a hardcover and you could choose between the two different pieces of art, which was cool. But now this book is just available, and Erin's been posting that she's been doing signings. Which is really cool. Congratulations, Erin, on this. Like, you made this come to existence. You poured your heart and soul into this, and so we're better off as a community because people are doing this kind of thing. So thank you. I wish more people would get to know the stories of the people around them, as I think that we might be better off as a world with those things happening, because we've all got a unique story to tell. The sad part is that we often don't tell it. So I'm going to encourage you to get to know those people's stories around you that you might see them every day, but have you really ever sat down and have a conversation with them about their story? And what they choose to tell is always fascinating. So just going to take a look at this real quick. So it had the bookmark. It's also got a Miniature Market promo. It's got, there's a really nice little shout out for her family and things. That's awesome, Erin. Then it's got the table of contents, which lists off all the different designers. I'm going to just read off a couple of these that might stand out to you. Antoine Bauza, Bruno Cathala, Isaac Childress. Isaac made Gloomhaven, which is right behind me. That's cool. Jeff Engelstein, who also wrote a book called Game Tech, which don't get me wrong, there are other books about gaming. So Jeff Engelstein's book on Game Tech really is more of a textbook. It's awesome. I want to get my hands on it really bad. But then there's also the Cabal Guide to Game Design, the White Box of Gaming. Ignacy Chevicek from Portal Games has 2 books out, both called Games That Tell Stories, Volume 1, Volume 2, which are really cool. You got Tim Fowers. You got Richard Garfield, of course, which we know. Reiner Knizia, who made Modern Art, which is over my left shoulder. Ryan Lockett, who also made some games that are right behind me. So that's Ryan from Red Raven Games. This is just really, really cool. Jeremy Stegmaier of Stonemaier Games. Sweet. So I'm curious. I'm going to be putting a poll or a list in the descriptions of this video or in the comments, just depending on the platform. And I'm going to put some of them in want you to vote on who you might want me to look at a little bit more in depth, and maybe come back with a little review essentially of how some of that was written, or some of the questions, because obviously these people have very different journeys and the questions change depending on the person. And so it's just really cool, and of course their stories are going to be different. Congratulations, Erin, on making this. Again, I want you all to just go in the comments, let me know what Kickstarters you're still looking forward to receiving, as well as maybe vote on which one of the several authors that I put, several designers that I put, my apologies, they might want me to look at a little bit more deeply. But congratulations, Erin, on all this success. Go out and celebrate, and thanks for making something like this that so many gamers can have, and learn stories of the people that are now not just a name on a box anymore, but a living, breathing, felt person. And so that's really cool. Have a good one now.